Yeah, yeah.
Top of the morning.
Top of the morning, dog. What's up, dog?
Man, it's a good day, brother.
Yes.
And a good weekend, another good week. The NBA going off, going berserk. Man, they shuffling people around like poker cards, man.
Yes.
They sending them around. Speaking of that, shortly after we met last week, the Lakers went off. And they brought 4 big pieces to their puzzle. Do you think they're big pieces or do you think they're just pieces? You got Walker Kessler, you got Quentin Grimes, Colin Sexton, and Sandro Mamukelashvili. I don't know how you say his last name, but I hope I didn't mess it up. Memo, we're going to keep it at that. Memo.
Yeah, Memo. So, from what I've been hearing from different reports, they grab these type of players because this is ideally what Luka had back whenever he was with the Mavs, whenever they went to the finals.
Mm-hmm.
So they were trying to get pieces that kind of fits Luka. Now, it's kind of weird to me because all 5 starters that played for the Lakers, when they played against Houston, none of them are here anymore. So none of them are with the Lakers anymore. Lakers literally did a clean sweep and brought in complete new energy. You got Walker Kessler that came up in here, and Walker Kessler has only played, I think he played like 5, 6 games last season, because I think he had a season-ending shoulder surgery. So he'll be healthy, but it's just one of those things. What is he going to look like? You picked up a couple more guys. Colin Sexton's going to be good because he's like another Pat Bev, which is good. Memo's a dog now.
Toronto, I like Memo.
I didn't like watch him like that, but I was looking at his highlights and I was like, I like what I see.
So I've seen him play. He look good.
Yeah, so you got a lot of shooters. You got pretty decent defenders. I just don't know what it's going to look like whenever it comes down to them getting into the playoffs. Regular season, I can see them doing well, but I just want to see what it's actually going to look like in a playoff matchup. I don't know, because when playoffs come around, defense has to arrive.
Absolutely.
And so your 2 head dogs, meaning with Luka and AR, Austin Reeves, are they going to play defense good enough, or are they going to be lights out with scoring? That's what it's going to come down to, because they're going to need another scorer, but you're going to need a really good defense. But is Austin Reeves going to give you both sides? Because I know for sure Luka is going to give you a lot of scoring. I don't know if he's going to get a lot of defense.
True.
But he's going to give you a lot of scoring. So, I mean, I'm a Lakers fan at heart. I'm still going to ride with what they got. I mean, if it works for Luka, Luka picked out these pieces. Luka must know what kind of pieces he likes clearly. Who knows? It may work out.
Absolutely. I mean, and some of my funnest time playing, pickup is when you kind of get to a place where you're unknown, and you just kind of get a mix of guys, right? You know what I mean? And so now get the mix of guys and being able to be the captain of the ship, you know how to run the show based on, what's going to put you in the best position to succeed. And sometimes that's the funnest games, because you're the underdogs, and it's like, man, if we can mess around, and because I know how I play, I know how I can highlight other people's games, I know how I can pivot, I know what I need like certain hustlers, I need certain aggressive guys, I need guys with heart, you know what I mean? So if you know what works well around you and what you can amplify, then it's different. Then it's not necessarily just looking at these guys on paper, and it's more so looking at, are they the right size shoe to fit what Luka is bringing to the table, and to really amplify his game, and then he can amplify their game, and they all kind of feed off each other and pick up the pace off each other. So I agree with that point you just made about if this year's hand picks, then there's a certain higher level of trust that goes into it. Initially, when I saw it, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, those are some solid pickups. I don't know if it's enough to come out of the West, but I'm like, solid pickups. If Luka can pretty much lead the show like we see him doing when he was with the Mavs, and as long as he has some guys around him that can score and play some good defense, that seems to be what they have. It's just now, can you take that type of assembled team to the next level? In 2026, 2027, is that where the state of the NBA is? Is that enough? Right? And we'll see. I think it's a bunch of potential plays. But from what was on the board, you had to do the best you could with what was on the board. Quentin Grimes has big potential, right? I've seen him put up a lot of points. I've seen him be a good defender. If he takes a step, that could be a sleeper pick. Colin Sexton, he's kind of been pretty balanced over the past 2-3 seasons as far as what he's produced. He showed that he can score when it's needed. You know what I mean? It's good mid-range. He's aggressive. He can play defense. He's kind of nestled into that defender first role. They need that. They need to take the pressure off of Luka, especially if he comes in and mans the point guard, you know what I mean? I think that's a good potential piece. Like you say, a Pat Bev type. You always need a Pat Bev, a hustler, right? Somebody that's going
Every
to.
team needs that
Every
one
team needs
hustle dog. Every team.
Sandro, I think he's a good, well-rounded player, and gives them size. So I think you got size. You need somebody else to kind of play down there, the power forward center position. Kessler is also a potential play, right? If he comes back fully healed up from that injury, then I think maybe they have a guy who can actually put up points and be a third option as far as when it comes to scoring, not only just protecting the rim. So we'll see. But it's a bunch of potential plays to me. So I'm not going to really know what they're going to have until things plan out. But you're right. Ayton went back to the Wizards. We just saw Rui go to LA, go right next door. And so they really needed to make some additions in the front court, which they did. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but if we're trusting Luka, that he knows what he needs to be surrounded with. I think AR is going to have to be super consistent. Not to say that he wasn't, but just to say that whatever he was, he's going to have to step up and truly be that Robin to Luka's Batman.
Times two. Because now you got that big salary, so literally the team, the fans, they're expecting a lot more out of you on a more consistent basis.
Yep. Absolutely. Jaylen Brown to the Sixers, man.
I absolutely love it. With him and Maxey, it's going to be nasty because those are one of the two most consistent players, consistent guards in all of NBA, and they're going to always keep their foot on your neck every single time. Will Joel Embiid be healthy to lead the way? Even if he's not there all the time, I've seen Tyrese Maxey put this team on his